Connor!
Everybody, say hi to Kayla! What's up, Kayla?
What's up, Connor? How's it going?
It's going great. It's going great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm living my best life.
For everybody that doesn't know, this is Kayla Says, also known as Kayla Says on YouTube. Kinda crazy. I brought Kayla here today because I used to be in this Facebook meme group for I Think You Should Leave back in like 2020 or whenever the show started. And it used to be funny. I would make some memes sometimes. Would I post them? No, but I still made them. And it recently meaning the past like year and a half, maybe 2 years, has turned into one of the worst and most vile cesspits for conservative memes and jokes. Really, that just means like transphobia and racism and bigotry. Kayla, have you ever seen I Think You Should Leave?
I love I Think You Should Leave. I am a huge Tim Robinson fan. Me and my partner Brian, we quote it all the time. I just watched the new movie with Tim Robinson that came out this year, Friendship, which was basically just a self-contained I Think You Should Leave skit. So I'm a big fan.
A lot of people don't understand that my hat is a reference to I Think You Should Leave.
You won't be able to see some of your favorite Corn Cob TV shows, including Coffin Flop.
And some people genuinely think I work for a cable company, but I also love I Think You Should Leave. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. Just something about Tim Robinson's comedy, it's just so fucking weird. You know, like that's the only way I can describe it. If you've never seen Tim Robinson's humor, it's like just throwing paint at the wall and seeing what sticks, but the thing is, it always sticks.
Yeah, he's always committed to being like the most uncomfortable guy in the room, and like I have a very low tolerance for cringe shit, so normally like I feel like in a normal world I wouldn't get his comedy, but like he's just so committed to it that it like works perfectly.
But people like Tim Robinson and even like Dan Henshaw online, like he's cringe and he's edgy and he pushes the limits just like Tim Robinson does, but he's not a horrible, awful bigot like apparently a lot of his fans are, especially on Facebook. The group that I'm in is called I Think You Should Leave Mud Pie Posting, and it has about 12,000 members. The pinned group at the top of this group page is called How Can You Be That Disgusting Yet Have So Much Confidence? Meaning that it's like a sister page to this specific meme page. And Kayla, I just want you to take a look at the picture I just sent you.
Oh my god. This group is not a safe space. No one here cares if you are offended. We are going to make fun of you relentlessly.
Which honestly, I respect because that's exactly what I'm doing to these dumb motherfuckers. So this was the first post that I had saw when I went to go back and do some research. This is a picture of Tim Robinson, an AI picture of Tim Robinson sitting in Alligator Alcatraz. You know, the concentration camp that Donald Trump made. What the fuck?
I always love that it's always AI art.
It's always AI art.
It's always AI art in these kinds of meme pages. And it's like, this is what bothers me about these kinds of memes in particular. It's like, this wasn't going to be funny regardless, but you could have just, gone to Canva or Photoshop and like made a transparent PNG of Tim Robinson and put him in front of a fucking alligator farm. And it would have taken you like the same amount of time. But no, we have to make everything look like this, which is unfortunate. I also don't get what this meme is trying to portray, because like if they're fans of the show, why is he like portrayed as a victim here? Is this like a common theme? Like it's just, do they just put him on everything because it's his show?
That's the thing, right? Is the reason that it's Tim Robinson is just because it's his TV show. It doesn't matter that he's in the jail. It's just that it's him and they can do whatever they want because their posts are gonna get approved. I also don't know, I don't think a lot of the people that are in this group anymore are fans of the show. I think they're just like right-wing groypers that invaded a space that was genuinely safe for trans people and gay people, considering one of the main cast members that I think you should leave is trans. And just completely ruined it. And these are two of the comments I saw under that post.
Yes, I voted for this. And it's the Seinfeld, yes, this is exactly what I voted for meme. I hate that. That sucks.
They voted to put Tim Robinson in Alligator Alcatraz. Like, I understand where this mindset comes from. Like, oh, I want to be the most fucked up that I can be. And I want to say that killing people is so fun and cool. But then it's like, I make a joke about killing a or I make a joke about an abortion, and all of a sudden,
I'm the devil and I'm Satan.
I mean, yeah, I've been kicked off of Twitter like 3 times for that. One of them was like making a joke about how landlords should kill themselves, a joke, and then the second one was about beating up Tim Pool, and then I got kicked off of Twitter.
She has triples of the MAGA convoy Cybertruck.
I love that this one also doesn't really have anything to do with Tim Robinson. Like, he's not in it. It's just the caption.
It's just the caption, referencing an actual funny joke. That's the thing with a lot of these meme pages, is it's people trying to make funny jokes off of jokes that are infinitely more funny than the joke that you could make in the meme page. I have triples of the MAGA convoy Cybertruck. What is that even? Is that a joke? Is that supposed to be funny?
They're just pointing it out. They're just pointing it out that it's there.
Literally just pointing to the thing and going, look, it's the thing.
It's so bizarre. This is such a bizarre thing that you're showing me. I'm so intrigued.
Hey, I know we don't know each other, but would you like to hear about my sexual orientation and activities? And it's just Will Forte with a gay flag emoji on his head.
Oh, to be in the brain of somebody who like finds this funny. You know what I mean? I also like that the gay person is just represented with one random, it looks like double copy and pasted over gay flag emoji, and that is like all the effort that this person put into signify. Like, they didn't even do like the blue hair and pronouns. They just went little emoji, and that means you're gay.
There's also a serious amount of transphobia in this group, which is not a surprise. So this also has nothing to do with I think you should leave. Couple outraged after their child becomes a slur for transgender person after joining I think you should leave mud pie posting. They think the trans women are ugly. Is that what they're saying? Is that the joke? Because this is a cake.
Yeah, I guess that they're trying to say that the cake is a trans person.
Or all trans women look like cake?
I guess so. I would have thought too, this looks like it's not AI generated, but it looks like it could be. Like, it's very strange.
It might be AI generated. I just assumed it was just a bad cake.
Wait, I think it's the do you remember Roly Poly Oly, the show?
Yeah, I loved Roly Poly Oly.
And I'm totally wrong as I'm looking at it, but it's just like what it reminded me of. Give me one sec. This thing, the spider thing.
That is not at all what I thought you were gonna say, but I get it. I see it. I see the vision. Now, you see, that's where your mind was. My mind was, oh, is this the Neil Patrick Harris, Amy Winehouse dead body cake? That's what I thought the first time I saw it.
No. Oh, no. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Happy Juneteenth to all who celebrate. And then it's a really fucking racist meme where Tim Robinson is saying that black people are old farm machinery and need to be sold.
So edgy, so cool and edgy, so funny, haha.
How do you sit down and explain to somebody why and how a meme like this is racist? Do I give them a book? Because people see shit like this and they find it funny, and then next thing you know, it's just a joke to them.
Yeah, I think there's multiple layers of a lot of stuff online in this ecosystem, especially around like prior to this kind of current era that we're in, like 2017, 2018, where things like this got taken, like, oh, it's ironic, it's like an edgy joke, but it's like, it's not ironic anymore because people have these beliefs now, like in real life.
No, exactly. In 2016, it was like, obviously people did have Nazi beliefs, but now that seems like small fucking potatoes in comparison to what's happening now. Because this is just commonplace. This is what's coming straight from the White House. Now they're just posting memes on the White House page that are not very dissimilar to memes like this.
See, the other thing that's always weird to me about, like, because this happens every, like, Juneteenth. First of all, they get really racist in the memes. God forbid black people have a holiday, I guess. But also, you get off work. What kind of fucking bootlicker are you that you're complaining that Juneteenth is on the calendar? Shut up.
You're telling me I get to stay home and watch a movie and smoke weed and get paid to do it? Nah, fuck that. I hate black people. That sounds terrible. So this is one that was posted after the No Kings protest that took place. And it says, "You failed, peasants. I am still your king." And it's Tim Robinson, AI generated, on a throne. I don't think the protests were against Tim Robinson, but also I don't know. I don't keep up with politics.
This is so strange. They use him as like their own like Pepe the Frog figure. Like he's like new Pepe.
MAGA can't meme. And then the person that made the meme replied and said, I made it gay for you. And this is what he responded with. Tim Robinson holding a gay baby that has 3 arms and one of the arms is really fucking fat.
Oh, they're so not funny. It hurts.
There are also some posts that straight up have nothing to do with Tim Robinson. They have nothing to do with politics. Nothing to do with comedy, even. This one just says, Owen Wilson erects statue of himself in Susquehanna River. There's no caption. There's no reference to I think you should leave.
You know what? Because you've shown me so much hateful trash in this last half hour, I welcome this.
Marty escapes giant. So this fucking guy. I don't know if you've ever experienced this motherfucker.
I know I've seen them like on social media, but I've never experienced one IRL.
I think it might have been one of my giant food stores in my neighborhood that started this. And I went in there and I saw it for the first time because nobody was talking about it because it was a new thing. And it scared the fucking shit out of me. But he's kind of cute now.
He is kind of cute. I do not respect him, but I think he's adorable nonetheless.
Still has nothing to do with Tim Robinson.
This poster Daryl just has his own agenda going on here, I guess.
This is one that disgusts me to my, like, literal fucking core. This is a post that at first seems like it's pro-Palestine. But it's just these racist Nazi groypers taking Palestinian freedom and using it as an excuse to be extremely anti-fucking Semitic.
Oh, I hate that.
This is weird and gross, and you are not gonna use the liberation of my fucking people to make anti-Semitic jokes like this. This is bullshit. This is so fucking disgusting, and this is a joke? This is a Tim Robinson, I think you should leave joke?
You gotta be like several levels of brain broken to get to that point where you're like, I am gonna meme a global atrocity. Like, please go outside.
All of us that have been vocally opposed to the genocide and to anti-Semitism are constantly being labeled as anti-Semites and bigots, partially because of these fucking people. So these fucking people are my least favorite people in the goddamn world! Sorry, I'm screaming.
What everybody wants to talk about is, you know, the anti-Semitism problem on the left, and then you have the fucking Nazis and these meme pages who are actually the anti-Semites, but they're okay.
Everything that just happened with ContraPoints is so upsetting to me as somebody who watched a lot of ContraPoints.
It was an absolutely baffling post on so many levels. And my thing is, all you have to do as an influencer, as somebody with a sizable platform, is go, hey, I donated money to this Palestinian family that needs help, and if you want to donate, here you go. That's bare minimum.
But then these influencers will use the money that they donated to Gaza as sort of a cover.
That's true.
For their views that they have, which Natalie just fucking did. And H3 does it. He goes, well, I donated to Gaza. And it's like, well, you still hate them. Like, it doesn't matter if you gave them money. Just because I give a homeless person $5 on the sidewalk doesn't mean that I see them as a human being. That's something that I do inside. That's not something that has anything to do with money or monetary value.
I like that a lot of these people, too, that they couch it in, like, is Israel doing a genocide? Yes. Do I agree that it should stop? Yes. Here are my problems with how the left is bad.
I'm gonna send you this one, because this one, I think, is supposed to be like a pro-trans, like, gotcha moment for a lot of the people in this group, but it's also just, like, insanely fucking transphobic.
Has this ever happened to you? You're sitting there at night thinking about non-gay things like wrestling, and then you start thinking about Patty and whether they still have a cock or not, and then you wonder if it's uncut, and then you start to wonder how many marbles they could fit under their foreskin, so you start touching your own dick just to see how many you could fit and not to be gay, and then you start to get hard, so you go on and I think you should leave meme page and post tons of shit about trans people to prove to everyone that you're not gay. Does this ever happen to you?
You see what I mean? Like, they're attacking the transphobe, but then they're also fantasizing about a trans woman's penis in the post. It's just a weird thing to joke about, especially when it comes to trans women. That's not allyship, that's just fetishism.
Yeah, that's wild. Somebody typed that out with their own 2 hands.
I don't want to end on, like, a very, very racist one, so I'm gonna put the very, very racist one here. The I think you should leave hot dog sketch, but instead of Tim Robinson in a hot dog costume, it is a little black child in a hot dog costume, with the mom standing there saying that the child didn't do anything, implying that black people break things.
Oh, Gross.
We are talking about a sketch comedy show on Netflix that I don't think ever really talks about race. Like, sometimes it does, but never really. They never make overt race jokes. Like, I don't understand how you go from taking the comedy of one sketch show and thinking, oh, I know what other people are gonna find funny. Racism.
Bizarre. Maybe it is because, like, I Think You Should Leave is not, I guess, explicitly right-wing coded. They're like, oh, it's funny if we make it racist. And then it's like, well, it's not, though. I Think You Should Leave is, like, absurdist humor. You know, it has no, like, it's not punching from anywhere in that way to begin with. It's super bizarre.
The reason I wanted to make this video specifically is because I've made videos like this before, talking about meme Facebook groups. Like, I did one about a Marvel page. I did one about a Lord of the Rings page, I think. Those I kind of understand, because fantasy and science fiction have a lot of right-wing fans. But this is such a hyper-specific sketch comedy show that's only been around for 3 seasons. It's not comic books that have been around since the 1900s. I Think You Should Leave doesn't make any fucking sense.
Agreed. Super bizarre.
This one just says, thank you, President Trump, for bombing Iran and making America great again. And it's an AI-generated picture of Tim Robinson with a MAGA hat.
Is he, like, on an airport field? Like, what is his background?
I think he's in Iran about to be bombed.
I don't know if he's like, I am thinking so deeply and introspectively about this moment in American history as the bomber flies away to go bomb Iran, or if he is in Iran about to be bombed. The direction of the plane does not imply meaning to me one way or the other.
It's probably because it's a fucking AI-generated plane and it has no front or back to it. It's just a bunch of wings. Okay, and we have one more here. Another transphobic meme about Patty Harrison that is not even a meme. And the reason I saved this one for last is because it's just an AI-generated picture of Tim Robinson. He's just looking. When I'm enjoying the show and some good person online reveals that Patty Harrison is a man. But that is not a meme. This is literally a definition of not a meme.
This is so emblematic to me of, like, everything wrong with these kinds of, like, groups and this kind of, like, this particular group's philosophy when it comes to humor, because it's the same joke over and over again, which is trans woman is a man. And then it's an unrelated photo of Tim Robinson. Not only is it an unrelated photo that has nothing to do with the post, but it is AI generated when you could have just fucking gone to Google and saved and downloaded an already existing photo of Tim Robinson.
I think it really encapsulates everything that we've been talking about in this video.
No, for sure.
I hate Facebook. I hate Meta. It is probably my least favorite app I have downloaded on my phone. Will I ever delete it? No, because it gives me content that I can share with Kayla.
Yes, and I'm so grateful you've shared this to me. I will think of some of these memes as we all succumb to the inevitable heat death of the universe caused by global warming, caused by all of the AI generating processing centers.
Caused by these dumbass fucking Tim Robinson memes. All right, Kayla, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube at Kayla Says. I make videos about pop culture and movies and TV and other stuff. You can also follow me on Twitter at Kayla Says More, where I yap too much about hockey and film discourse. And that's what I do. Thanks for having me, Connor.
Of course, Kayla. Thank you for being on the channel.
Bye.
Bye.
They're allowed to show him nude because they ain't got no soul.